morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the 505 Sports Venture Program, where weekly we discuss UNM athletics, name, image, and likeness, and what those two things mean together. I want to thank, as usual, President Steve Davis, who's up the stairs in the big chair overlooking Central Avenue, for giving us opportunity to come and talk to you every week. And behind the glass, my producer, Adrian, Mr. LA Dodger, all of a sudden, like half of LA, they've become Dodger fans almost overnight. Three things I want to say to all the Dodger fans. And as a baseball fan, condolences, Fernando Valenzuela, one of the greatest of all time, passed away at a very young age this week. If anyone was around watching baseball in the 80s, they remember Fernando Mania was a wild thing out in LA. They had a blast with it, and so we wish prayers to him, his family, and his friends, and may he rest in peace. The other part of it is, for all those people who are Dodger fans, the LA Dodgers may play in LA today. The Dodgers are not from LA, and if you know any history, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Lastly, the Dodgers are playing in the World Series this weekend. Their magical ride, once again, will end a little early. I have the Yankees in 6, and good luck to LA the rest of the way. Anyway, we got a really special show, everybody. It's a Lobo football special. As you know, our boys are on a real hot streak, 3 in a row. Another big game this week up in Fort Collins. So we're going to talk some football. We're going to talk some NIL. So stay with us. We're going to sell a few ads, and we'll be back right after this short break.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
What's going on, Lobo Nation? Ja'Cory Krosky-Miller here.
And I'm Devin Dampier. The Lobo football team is going through some changes, but we're here to stay.
We'll put in the work on the field and in the weight room, but we'll need your help off the field.
505 Sports Venture is leading the charge in the NIL space.
And you can be part of it.
You make my heart better. Shorty, she better than all my intentions. Locked in, shorty, you got my attention. CEO, baby, I get you the business. Touchdown and pay you a visit.
We aren't all born with the same opportunities. But it's the people who care that change everything.
Get ready, Sprout, get ready.
My coach, my teacher, my older sisters, my grandma, my brother, my tutor, my dad and my mom.
As New Mexicans, it's up to all of us to do our part.
So that no child goes without love.
And no family has to do it all on their own.
They're all our children. Every single person is called to make a difference in the life of a child.
It's up to all of us to do our part.
To pull together.
Pull together.
Pull together.
To make New Mexico the best place to be a kid.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Kurt Roth. This is the 505 Sports Venture Program, and I'm really psyched. We have about 20 minutes to talk Lobo football. I've got two great guys here. Let me introduce my guests. They should be familiar to Lobo fans. I got Christian Ellis here, defensive star, and running back Eli Sanders. How you doing, guys?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
It's great to have you. So we've got so little time, so much to talk about. Let's start with Eli. Offense has been going nuts. 50 points a game seems easy, but an incredible comeback Saturday. What was that like? Let's start. You're down 17-0. What's the attitude on the sidelines?
You know, it's a tough start when you're down 17-0, and you know, everyone just picks each other up on the sideline. We look for, just try to encourage everyone to stay focused and, you know, stay into the game. So once everyone kind of got that mindset, we're not going to go out. We're not going to let this happen. It just kind of just changed, and from there, we kind of just took off. We kind of succeeded in the game, kept scoring, got momentum, and then just ran with it.
Okay, so there's no like this is a problem. It's just focus, and let's get it going.
Right, you never really see anyone panic on the sideline. We've been put in situations and we know how to get out of them. So you know, I think that's just how it just came back to our preparation.
Okay, so as the game went on, ebb and flow, high scoring game, but the Lobos dominated the fourth quarter, first time this year. That must have been pretty cool.
Right, we had a huge emphasis on winning the fourth quarter this year, and you know that's just kind of what we went in the game with. And then fourth quarter came around and we came together and said, "This is what we've been practicing, so let's make it happen."
It's how it worked. All right, and so the last two scores were by you. Ran the ball in twice in the end zone. I think we have a video or a visual. Can the producer put it up of one of the touchdowns in the end zone? If we can. Oh, look at that. Some old guy was standing in the way when you ran in there, and there it was. By the way, that's yours truly there. Came right in, and congratulations on that. All right, so we scored twice. You scored twice in the end. People had asked me because basically Utah State wanted the ball back. So once they saw they weren't going to stop you guys, that last touchdown, they basically said, "Go in. We want to get the ball with a minute left." Was there any discussion or thought about taking a knee and not going in, or you got to get that touchdown?
You know, for me, I just kind of looked at it. We were down, and then that score had put us up, and I had faith and trust in our defense that they would make the stop. So that's kind of just how my head processed it, and then yeah, that's what they did.
Okay, so let's talk just a few seconds here about how you wound up here. Played 2 years at Iowa State, went into the transfer portal. Why New Mexico?
You know, I just believed in what Coach Bronco Mendenhall had told me. He wanted to change the community and bring back this program to how it used to be. So, you know, I just bought into that, and I just wanted to, you know, kind of just change my life, start new, and this just felt like the best fit.
Cool. Well, so far for Lobo fans and UNM and apparently you, it's working out well. All right, let's step over to the defense over here. My guy has been here a while, Christian Ellis. Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes, sir. Duval. got to every time.
All right, that's not bad, not bad. All right. How does a kid from Jacksonville wind up in Albuquerque?
Man, it's for sure a long way from home, of course, but, you know, it was just, I just felt like I just had a purpose, you know, and I was just meant to be out here, you know. Like you know, like coming out, when I was coming out, it was a lot of, like, confusion, you know, just getting done with COVID and everything, but, you know, I just had to pray on it and, you know, just trust the process, talk with the fam. And, you know, overall, I just felt like the right decision for me to get out here, you know, get out. I came to, like, a place like New Mexico, and I just felt like right at home, like, first step. I was like, man, I feel like I could do something, like, you know, I could come here and do something special, like, with the team. And then, of course, you know, when Coach Mendenhall and the new staff came in, it was a lot of also confusion still. But I trust the division. I trust Coach Mendenhall and Coach Howell. And like I said, I really felt like, you know, I really saw like the vision and saw the plan he had, and I was like, man, this is something I want to be a part of, and I feel like it's going good.
It's going great. Well, you know, a lot of noise on defense, getting used to each other, not that much depth really, and some injuries, and all of a sudden, big game on the road. It comes together in the fourth quarter the other day. I mean, that must be pretty cool.
Man, that was lit. You know, like the fourth quarter, that's like for sure like a big dog quarter. That's what I call it. Like that's like when big time players make big time plays in big time games. So like the fourth quarter, that's what it comes down to. And coming down to the end of the game, you know, we all came together like as a team. And you know, it's like, man, we know this game right here is our game to win. So we got to go get it. Like we're not finna just come out here and let them take it away from us. Like so, man. It came down to the offense, made some great plays, and, you know, defensively, guys stepped up, made huge stops, like Dimitri with the pick at the end, you know, the 4th and 1 stop, like, you know, just all that was sequential and critical, like, to win the game, like, each play, like, that everybody made. Everybody played a part, and we all wanted, like Eli said, Coach Mendenhall made an emphasis to play our best football in the fourth quarter, and I feel like we did that.
Well, that came down, I mean, there are a lot of plays in the game with 90 points plus scored. 4th and 1 though. Yeah. Timeout is a timeout. What goes on in the huddle as you get ready for that?
Man,
what are you guys saying?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Like at that time, I mean, I wouldn't say that crazy, but it's time to drop your nuts and, you know, just get a stop. Like we know, like they getting all tight, and, you know, like we getting like everybody like, no, okay, we got to muscle up and not let them get a yard. It's 4th and 1, you know. Like we gotta, like you said, you gotta really go up there and hit them in the mouth. So it was just like a team effort. If you look at the play, like we have all 11 hats at the ball. Everybody pulling, like I'm pulling, everybody pushing. Like we're just not, like we're like telling them like, no, we're not gonna let y'all get this first down. Like that's everybody's mindset. We're like, no, you're not getting it.
Well, that's exactly what it looked like on the sideline. That play seemed to take forever. You stopped them, and they didn't blow the whistle. He was rolling down the line. I'm like, well, what are they waiting for? What are they waiting for? They fall forward. Anyway, it worked. Got the ball back. The rest is history. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with our two guys in a minute. Stay with us.
Hi, my name is Ruben, and I'm with the New Mexico Educational Assistance Foundation. We are proud sponsors of high school and college sports. Either college or trade, we can help you find the funding you need. Go to nmfafsa.org. That's nmfafsa.org.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
I might not be in the cage as much anymore. Just like riding a bicycle, I can pick up the fight from where I left off. I'm not some slick-haired outsider posing with borrowed gloves. I grew up here. New Mexico is in my blood. I'm a New Mexican fighting for other New Mexicans. I'm Adam Oki. I'll be your champion in the courtroom.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Really excited. I've got these two Lobo football stars with me, Christian Ellis, Eli Sanders, and we just talked a little bit about the Utah State game, third quarter, fourth quarter, dominated by the Lobos, which is kind of what the goal has been, getting this team ready. All right, so put that win behind you. Got another big game on the road. Go up to Colorado State. You're familiar. You may not be. The Lobos have not had a good record against Colorado State. It's been a while since we beat them. I don't know the last time we beat them up there. I should have done my homework. All right, so now you get ready. From the defensive perspective, you have Sunday off. You're back at work Monday. What's the week like getting ready? How do you go leading up to the game?
So of course, over the weekend you give your body time to heal. After a hard fought win, so you got to give it time to rest up. Get guys in treatment, let their bodies heal up, and then Monday come in, lift. But like Tuesday, it'll usually be our day to get like our first leg exposure. With it like together as a team. So, it's just idea just to get everybody on the same page, prepare. Okay, here's the game plan. Here's what we're going to do, and just start to execute and just perfect the game plan just coming up for this week because they're a pretty good team. But man, like I said, there's nothing crazy. We don't think anything crazy or nothing, but we'll go in there and just, go in there and just play Lobo football.
Okay, so your approach then pretty much doesn't really matter that much who the other team is. It's your deal. You guys are preparing the way you're going to prepare.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot just what we do. Like, it's not really anything about the other team. Like, we don't look all of that. It's just about what we do. Of course, like, we look, okay, it's Colorado State for sure, but we're not like, okay, we're going to go in there scared of them or worried, oh, well, we haven't won there. Nah, man, it's like, this year, like, it's us against them, man. I mean, we're just worried about, like, us. Like, we trust our team, our offense, the defense. Like, we trust each other to go in there. If we just execute our plan to do our job, we're going to be good.
Fine. So, same kind of deal on, well, for you individually, we'll get to that in a second. But Sunday's off, work out on Monday, and then look at game film. You look at film for Colorado State. Does that matter, their defense, or are you going to run your offense?
No, we definitely are watching film every day. For me, it's watching film just outside of the facility as well. So Monday we'll watch film and then just get a light lift, and then Tuesday and Wednesday will be our heavy practice days. First exposure, like Chris said, on Tuesday to the new opponent on just at least 11 on 11 football-wise. And then from there, it's just like what can we pick up with film-wise and then focus on what we want to do offensively, and then from there we just play the game.
Well, and for you specifically, individually, Lobos have some real strong depth in the backfield.
Right.
But all of a sudden, boom, we don't know the extent of it. The fan doesn't. But Mr. Rogers, Mr. Jacobs, a little banged up. Does that mean you're going to have a big load this weekend?
Right. They took some hits, and I don't know the recovery time or anything, but it's there's where we have plenty of depth in that backfield that anyone in that room can pop off at any time. Anyone can do the distance. So there's a couple more backs back there with me in the backfield that we can get the job done.
Okay, so we're excitedly looking forward to that. What's it like on the offensive side playing with a quarterback that can be anywhere at any time? Apparently, he's only been tackled behind the line of scrimmage once,
right.
And that's, I think, for a yard loss. What does that mean to you during a play that in essence is a broken play? Right. He's running. Well, how does that affect you?
Devin can make any play a touchdown, or he can do anything on any play. So you have to be aware of that on every down. And so if the play we go into doesn't work, he's going to make it happen. He's going to make something work. So just scramble drill is huge with Devin, and he can play receiver, quarterback, tight end, running back. So Devin for a defense to defend Devin and Luke Wysong and Caleb Medford and our wonderful backs in our running back room, it has to be tough.
It has to be tough. All right, now let's go to the other side. We were talking about it, Chris, before the show. I tried to explain to someone what position you play. Like, it maybe say linebacker, but that's not really what happens. You've been all over the field. You can be lined up on the line, dropping back. Tell us about that. How do you get ready for that?
Man, so I appreciate the trust that Coach Howell and Coach Mendenhall, all the defensive staff just put in me. But it's basically like what it is just the field safety. But the coaches have trusted me that they, use me in in multiple ways. Like they have me in the box, have me back deep. And, it's just out there. Like, I just know, okay, this game, like, going in, I'm going to have to just do my job and just go out there and make plays. And, it gives me confidence knowing that they have confidence in me to be able to do that and trust that I can have the ability to do all that, man. Like I said, I just go in there with the mindset, okay, I just got to play football, something I've been doing since a little kid. So I call it, like I said, I call it the dog position because, like, it's just you got to be a dog, especially play football. But, man, just go out there, hit, make plays, get the ball, just just wreak havoc, be a maniac on the field.
Well, that's what. All right, but I still don't understand. The quarterback comes to the line. How much of, and the offense comes to the line. How much of where you are is set before the play or based on what formation you see? You see them move around depending on how they come at. That's up to you right there on the spot.
For sure. So it's for sure a game of chess. So, as defense, we're reading the offense just like how they reading us. So we're trying to play mind games with them. So we see they come out there. So we'll, play around with it, Hollywood around, show them one thing. But then at the last minute, no, psych, gotcha. We just, play around with it and just kind of just see, what they're giving us, what they like to do. That's where film study come into play. You got to get a feel, know an offensive scheme, know kind of who they are, their true identity. And then, that'll help you play better and, just get lined up better.
Well, you get lined up better, but all of a sudden, crowd's yelling, big play, and you make a decision on, I think you guys take that for granted. We as fans are like, whoa, what's going on out there? Yeah. So that's something, I don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's instinct. You have to be a great ball player. You have to have that instinct. Anyway, got one more segment. Hang out with us. We'll be right back after this.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Got shots? Got shots? Got shots?
During Got Shots, participating providers open their doors for any child who presents for immunizations, regardless of whether they are a patient or whether they have insurance.
Hey, everybody. All right, welcome back. Final segment of the 505 SVF program. So much to talk about, so little time. Off camera, we were discussing people who had athletes who had an influence on careers or maybe when they were kids. But Eli, you mentioned a couple of guys very interesting to football fans who you played with.
Right. So my first year, I got the privilege and opportunity to play with Brock Purdy and Breece Hall in the backfield. So, coming into college and that being my first college experience, college game, it was just inspirational.
So were you surprised at or kind of ready to see the kind of success that those guys had?
Yeah, it was amazing just to see how they trained on the field and off the field. It was like I was just like a kid in a candy store, taking notes, trying to be just like them. So whatever they did, I try to replicate and do it myself.
Pretty amazing. Well, and then Brock Purdy out of nowhere winds up starting Super Bowl quarterback.
Right. Super proud of him. Super happy for him and everything he accomplished.
Where is he from? Is he a California guy or something?
No, he's actually from Arizona.
Oh,
so,
okay.
I actually, my freshman year, I played him in high school.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, we have a little competition going, but then once I got to Iowa State, it was all love.
Wow, that's wild stuff. Chris, you talked about a guy off the field who some people know, maybe not enough, Sean Taylor.
Yes,
Why?
Sir. Man, if you just watch the way he plays like a maniac, and that's just somebody who I like to model my game after. He went out there just like he loved football, and that's something I do. I love football. I just love this game. Plus, also, he's from the crib, where I'm from. He's from Florida, too. So, growing up, his story was kind of like mine. He played running back and defense, in high school, and that's kind of how mine was. I played running back in high school. So, I just feel like I'm able to model his game and then just watch him. It get people excited, man. That's what I like to do. I like to go out there, get people excited, get my team excited, man, to get everybody juiced and pumped up.
Well, you're certainly doing that. Tell us a little bit about running back. When did you was that choice made for you, or when you got to the next level, or did you make that? I want to play defense, I want to run with the ball.
Yeah, so I played in high school. I played both ways. I kind of did like a lot. Like I played running back, receiver. I got it all on my tape, but it was just kind of. I wanted to like just going into college. I was like, man, I like defense more because I get to I feel like I get to do more and I get to hit people. I don't gotta it's nice to score touchdowns and everything, but it's like I feel like I can do that on the defensive side, hit people, get picks, and I feel like I'm more free. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Running back fun, but we got guys in the backfield like Eli Sanders, Javian Jacobs, Nakari Rogers, like all them guys, like, man, they got it. Like, I'm over here on the defensive side. I'm like, man, I'm gonna just go out there and I'm gonna get them the ball back. And then, like I said, I'm gonna give me a little touchdown here and there.
You did, right? We did.
Yes,
we did. You can score. You can score on defense.
Both
I get that a lot from defensive guys. The thing they want to do best is hit people. They don't think they can hit people enough on offense. All right, big game this weekend. From the offensive perspective, just basically, no secrets. What are we going to do? What are Lobo fans going to see from the offense against Colorado State?
Man, so we're going to treat this game like every game. Nothing special, nothing new, no big hoorah, but just go in there. You're going to see us give them our all, and well-prepared team, and they have a great defense, great squad. So Lobo fans will see the offense and the defense, I'm sure, give them their all.
Anything different from the defense this week, or just dogs running around?
Man, just dogs running around trying to get the ball. Me personally, I don't think they're going to be able to stop our offense. Like, I don't. And we got supreme faith in them and supreme confidence. And then defensively, we know that we're going to go in there with the same mindset that we're going to go in there and get the ball and get our offense. We know if we get them the ball, get them a good field position, they're going to put it in the end zone for sure. And we know that.
Well, we're all excited about this. Now, one of the things we talk about every week here is name, image, and likeness, opportunities, financial opportunities for college athletics and athletes in general, which is brand new, basically, 2-3 years. We got this thing called the transfer portal in football. There's one in December, one in April. So we've got 2 guys, 1 more year eligibility. Definitely important for the University of New Mexico. We look forward to having them come back next year. Guys, just generally speaking, all things equal, you guys would both like to come back next year, I assume.
I love it here. I love being a Lobo. I'm grateful to be a Lobo. I plan to stay.
Most definitely, same here. I've been doing it for 3 years. I feel good.
All right, well, let's make sure, guys, all you Lobo fans out there, 505sports.org. Let's make sure when the dust settles, and that transfer portal in December is going to be right before and during the Lobos playing in a bowl game. Because you heard it here, this team is winning enough games to get into the postseason. I'm very confident about that. But we have to do our part. We've got to be competitive in the NIL market. We've got to get opportunities for these guys to not even think about leaving. Because when other schools come knocking, we need to be in the game. So that's 505sports.org. Check it out. There's ways to donate. There's ways to get involved. One other thing you guys got to do, a week from Saturday, Wyoming Cowboys come in. Let's fill the stadium. Let's give these guys the support they deserve. Let's have the crowd going nuts when Eli runs into the old guy in the end zone and Chris comes up with the fumble and takes it into the end zone. Let's be there. Let's talk about it as a community. Let's do our part. These guys are working their butts off. Let's do it, Lobo fans. Anyway, guys, great to have you on. I want to promise from you both that in that time when the regular season ends, I think it's out in Hawaii, and then that bowl game we're going to. We'll have you guys back on. Sounds like a plan?
Perfect.
Guys, thanks for coming. Eli, Chris, good to see you. Lobo fans, I'm dead serious. 505sports.org. Do your thing. Get out to watch the game versus Wyoming. turn on the TV this week. Let's root these guys on. Colorado State's going down, and the Yankees in 6. We'll be back next week.
Let's get 40,000.
Let's do it.